I have officially been making videos on YouTube now for 7 years, which is a really long time. And I like to make one of these videos where I look back on my past year of making content, reflect on some of the highs and lows, and also talk about some plans for the future. It's kind of a time capsule for me to look back on as my channel and like content creation journey, I suppose, has progressed over the years. So let's get into it and reflect on 2020. 2020 was a weird year for everyone, a tough year for everyone in various different ways. I'm not going to make this like a whole 2020 recap video. I'm going to try and focus on just talking about my content, but this pandemic did impact my content in various ways. There was times when I just didn't feel like making anything, to be honest, and so I didn't. Like times when my motivation was at an all-time low and I just sort of like let myself away with that because I don't know, when the world is going through something like this, it really puts things in perspective and makes me realize that if I miss a week of uploading a YouTube video, it has no impact on the world, really. But there were also times during the pandemic when I was really inspired, honestly. I think being trapped inside and having nowhere to go, nothing else to do, really, there were times when I was able to channel that into making content. That's how my series, Inside Marketing Design, a new podcast, a new series that I launched, came about. It was like my pandemic project is what I think of it as. If you didn't see that when it came out, it's a series where I talk to other marketing designers about how things work at their companies in terms of processes, getting projects done, their approach to measuring things and goals, all that. Very nerdy marketing design stuff, but I was excited that there was other people who are interested in seeing that too. And I was really pleased with how those videos and podcasts went. It was fun to have that as a project where I could like design a site for it and like put everything together. It was a lot of work, but it was also really fun as well. And so I'll always look back on that and be proud of that and probably think of that more than I will the times when I did absolutely nothing because I just couldn't bring myself to. Another video that I'm really proud of this year is my salary history video that I actually launched back in January when the world wasn't in the chaos that it is today. In that video, I walked through all the salaries that I've been paid throughout my career as a designer, and I was really nervous to launch that one. I didn't know how people were going to react. They could have reacted in a multitude of ways, you know, but it went down really well. Most people were just like, I don't know, appreciative of the transparency, I guess, in that. And I love that it inspired a few other YouTubers as well to make videos sharing their own salaries. I think that's awesome. I think that this weird taboo we have around talking about our salaries and talking about money needs to be broken down if we want to get everyone to be paid what they're worth. Like, we need more frames of reference. We need more points of reference, perhaps is the term for it. But it helps everyone, I believe, when you talk about these things. So I'm proud to have done that. I'm pleased with how the video went down and how you all reacted to it and enjoyed it. And yeah, I appreciated seeing it. The video got picked up by this news site as well, and they wrote an article about it that got sort of like syndicated across other sites. That was kind of weird to have, like, you know, all my family texting me being like, oh, you're in the news. But hey, if it gets more people talking about money and breaking down the stigma, cool, I guess. It's kind of been like my whole driving approach to my content over the past year has been behind the scenes, like showing behind the scenes, not just of my design process, which I've always done for a long time, but of my career as a whole and in the work that I'm doing. That's what I do when I make videos like that salary one, like my bonuses and benefits video, showing you little bits and pieces of my process, showing you vlogs, talking about what I'm working on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'm trying to do, is just show behind the scenes of what it's really like to be a design professional. I found it really fun to approach my content in this way, and I hope that you've enjoyed it too. It's especially exciting now since I've been promoted a couple of months ago to creative director at ConvertKit, being able to share that promotion with you, share how it came about, and now in my vlogs be sharing how I'm handling that, what I'm working on. I know there'll be future videos about challenges that I've faced and how I've overcome them and things like that. I'm excited to, looking forward to continue sharing my career with you, as well as, you know, it being a goal to share the behind the scenes, like share all that stuff through my content. It's been a goal of mine as well to make sure that I really enjoy making content this year. There's been times in the past where I've just been like, I don't know, I've made a video because I felt like I needed to make a video and get it out there. And this year I don't feel like has been the case, which has been nice. What's helped is hiring help for that. Last year I hired an editor to help with my videos. She's been editing the majority of them. And I would say this year in particular, Like maybe like 95% of my videos have been edited by Nancy. I've brought on a second editor as well now, just in the past couple of weeks to help with vlogs too. So I've got like more capacity for whenever Nancy needs to take a break. So that's been really allowing me to enjoy turning on the camera and filming like this, because editing is the part I dislike. And so knowing that I can film, talk to the camera, spew all my thoughts at you right now, and that Nancy will edit it together is just like, that's how I can enjoy making content. Speaking of hiring help, this year I also did something that I don't ever really think I thought I would do. Is that a sentence? Anyway, I hired on a VA. Well, not just one actually. I had on 2 VAs, virtual assistants, which, I don't know, it sounds very fancy and unnecessary, but has been so helpful. As I've stepped into this new management role, I've definitely had less brain space for my side hustles, but I still care about them a lot. Like, I'm not looking to go full time with them anytime soon. I really do want to keep pushing in my career, and I'm really proud to be in this spot in the company now, and like, I don't know, keep on working in this new role and seeing what kind of impact I can have on ConvertKit. But I also want my side hustles to continue growing because I care about them a lot as well. And so having assistants to help with the parts of running this business, running my side hustles that are perhaps more, I don't know, they're not the parts I enjoy, they're just parts that need to get done. And yeah, I've hired people who can help with that. So I've got someone handling uploading content for me now, someone handling like my bookkeeping and emails and things like that. And it's been really useful. So again, that just feeds into how this year I've been finding ways so that I can most enjoy making content. It's funny, when I hired on assistants, I was thinking that I would be like, okay, good, that'll help so that I can spend time like doing other stuff for the business instead. But what it's turned out, where I've actually spent that time lately, has been streaming on Twitch, which again is not something I really thought that I would ever do, but I am, and I love it. I started getting the idea for it back in April when I started watching a lot of other YouTubers like play Animal Crossing and that sort of thing, and I was like, oh, that just kind of looks fun, but like, you know, I can't do that. I'm not a gamer. A month ago now, I just decided, you know what? Screw it. If I want to do it, if I want to try it, then I should just do it. And it's been really fun. Although I'm not really considering that part of the business, I guess it kind of is because it's content creation and all that, you know. But yeah, it's like a low pressure way for making content. Again, a way to make creating content fun. So I've been really enjoying that. If you don't follow me on Twitch already, then do. This is my link. I stream some design stuff, but also some gameplay, and it's like a mix of things. And I don't know, it's just been a nice hobby, I guess. Something I always like to like make a note of in these videos, mostly for my own reference. Like I looked back at my 6-year one to see how much I'd grown. So my channel at the time of filming this has about 183,000 subscribers, which is a lot of people. I kind of felt throughout this year like my channel growth had slowed, but I looked at the numbers, and last year my channel was at 146,000 when I made one of these update videos, and it grew about 32,000 in the year. So that means that this year I've grown about 37,000 throughout the year. So actually a little bit better than the year before. So I don't know where I got the impression from that things were shrinking or not growing as much, but I really appreciate everyone who has stuck around. If you've been with me for years past, if you're brand new this year and you found me, I'm glad that you hit that subscribe button and that you're watching this now. I appreciate you being here, and just, yeah, I appreciate all the comments you leave as well. I try to reply to them, as many as I can. The conversations that get sparked sometimes by something you see in a video of mine, I really enjoy that. Another big thing this year has been having Figma as a channel sponsor. They've been fantastic. I love Figma. They're the design tool that I use to do all my work, so you see it crop up often in my videos. Previously, I had a similar partnership with Webflow that came to an end last year, and I reached out to Figma to see if they would be willing to take it on and just be a channel sponsor, meaning I don't run videos past them. I'm not under any sort of obligation to mention Figma in a video ever, but they appear as the powered by in my intro, which you would have seen at the start of this video and on the end card as well. And so they're there supporting my channel with a link in the description to them as well. It's been working out really well for me. Like, I love having that support. It means that I could ignore most other sponsorship offers that come in my inbox because I'm just really happy in working with Figma in this way. They're a brand and a company that I'm proud to like be an ambassador for, and I really like their software, and I'm grateful that they have chosen to support my channel and support this content that I've been making in this way. So Figma, if you're watching, thank you. Looking ahead to 2021, I don't know if a whole lot is going to change in the type of content that I make, honestly. Something that I have done only once so far but enjoyed doing was doing like a live stream building something on Twitch and then having an edit of that made for YouTube. I feel like that's a thing that I might try and do more of. It's a thing a lot of gaming channels do, like they'll stream several hours of gameplay and then upload just like a 20-30 minute edit of it onto the YouTube channel. So I'm going to do that with design work. I want to stream more designing actual projects as well. So far the design work that I've streamed has just been for my own personal stuff. So I don't know. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be a thing that I do, but I'm just going to continue showing the behind the scenes. So please feel free to ask if there's things you see me mention in a vlog or things you're curious about in my day or my work or like how I handle a certain situation. Please ask it. Please let me know. Reach out in the YouTube comments, on Twitter. Send me an email if you like, because I'm getting much better at actually being able to read those now that I have help in like all the filtering of them. And it'll always be me who replies, by the way. If you get a reply, I wrote it. I don't want my assistant taking on that sort of thing. But yeah, that's the plans really. I'm definitely going to do another season of Inside Marketing Design as well. But I think I'm going to make it its own YouTube channel. Like I think I'm going to give it its own space on here instead of uploading the videos to my own channel. Just an idea, we'll see how it goes, but I'm looking forward to creating the second season of that and talking to some more designers. But yeah, I hope when I make a similar video next year for my 8th year on YouTube, I will have spent the year enjoying the content that I make, sharing useful things and stuff behind the scenes, and I hope the world will be in a better state as well by then too. That probably goes without saying, but maybe I can speak it into existence, I don't know. Thanks for being here and watching this little update. Like I said, I really do appreciate you watching my videos. It means a lot to me, especially when like every now and then someone will tweet and like, you know, tag me to recommend someone and call me their favorite YouTuber. And I'm just like, what? That means a heck of a lot. Even if I'm one of a couple favorites, it still means a lot. So yeah, let me know what you want to see from me. Let me know how I can help you this year. What sort of design insights do you need to help you in 2021? Let me know in the comments and I'll add them to my list and try to get to them for you. Well, I hope there's a good year for all of us. Thanks for sticking with me throughout 2020 and I'm honored that I could keep you company at some points through my vlogs and videos and that sort of thing. Have a good rest of the year and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.